Donald Trump and Stephen Colbert going head to head. Well, that would be a show to watch, wouldn't it? That would be kind of cool. So, listen, okay, first off, this is just my opinion. All right? But I want, the number one trending thing on YouTube today has been Stephen Colbert's monologue last night. Now, and Stephen Colbert's monologue is titled, Trump is turning the Oval Office into a treehouse. I was like, you're kidding me. I mean, first off, I knew it wasn't true. But my first thought is, okay, this is Stephen Colbert. It's going to be a joke. It's going to be his monologue. Okay, let's hear what he has to say. And it was out of a 9-minute monologue, it was a 7-minute tirade against President Trump and his cabinet. So my question to you, and please, give me a comment down below. Okay, I want to know, because here's the deal. I don't watch the late night show. Okay, I haven't watched the late night show since Johnny Carson. Okay, so that tells you something. I mean, I think I caught a few from Jay Leno here and there, but to be honest, I'm a guy that gets up darn early in the morning and I don't watch it. I don't typically watch it. Okay, I'm in bed long before that show's on. But so he did this thing, and he did this 7 minutes of his monologue was based on Donald Trump and how horrible everything he's doing is. And Donald Trump, and maybe it was because, this happened. Donald Trump sent some guy out to unveil the Trump tax plan. Okay, because he wants to redo taxes. It's one of the things that he ran on, because taxes are really complicated in this country. And, it's a very simple concept that he's working on to really simplify taxes. And Stephen Colbert seems to be offended that the fact that the taxes are going to be simplified. Okay? I don't get what the problem is with that. Personally, I'd love for taxes to be simplified. I now own a house. That's complicated, my taxes. I now have to think about itemization. Okay? I have to think in terms of, where can I save more money? Where can this happen? Where can that happen? If I want to turn my YouTube channel into a full-fledged business, I have to start thinking in terms of how much did I spend on my computer and how much did this happen, all the receipts for that. And this is a complicated thing to do your taxes as a business person. Very complicated. So I watched the monologue, and I heard for 7 minutes of basically just trashing on the entire administration. And then they got into the Mike Flynn thing. Okay, so if you want to get into the Mike Flynn thing, that's fine, but you're dragging up the Russian thing again. First off, now Mike Flynn does not have a good road, ahead of him. He did make some mistakes, it looks like, and it looks like he got himself into some trouble over this. But I'm going to tell you right now, he's old news. He's gone. He's been fired. Okay, he was let go from the administration. As far as I'm concerned, he's no longer in the situation. Okay. Now what's next? Are you going to find a couple of prostitutes that claim they were with Donald Trump and peed on a bed? Is that what you're going to do next? Because really, you're kind of headed towards that CNN BuzzFeed scenario, aren't you? So this is just my opinion here, folks. You don't have to like what I'm saying, but this is kind of what I'm seeing happening. And just out of curiosity, I went ahead and checked. How many times did Stephen Colbert? Because he's been on TV for a long time. Prior to doing the Late Show, he had the Colbert Report, right, where he played the left's epitome vision of what a Republican is. Okay, he really did. He parodied it, and it was actually kind of funny. Okay, as a person who is center right, I could agree. I thought it was kind of funny sometimes to time. It's not a show I watched, but I saw some stuff here. So I put in here, Stephen Colbert criticizes Obama into Google. Try it yourself, see what you come up with. Because here's what I came up with. Colbert turned Donald Trump's criticism of Obama against him. Watch Stephen Colbert revive report character for Obama farewell. Stephen Colbert says, thanks, Obama, on President's last day. Stephen Colbert tries to talk to Barack Obama via microwave. Oh, haha. Stephen Colbert asked Obama press secretary Josh Earnest if he has sympathy for Sean Spicer. Okay, that was probably really that was probably the kindest thing in the whole thing. Okay, in the whole thing. So Stephen Colbert is I mean just like everybody else in LA on TV. Okay, except for just a few select people, is still is by far a far left person. I mean, he's a lefty. Okay, he may not be hardcore lefty, and I have a certain amount of respect for the man. As I understand it, he's a Christian man who does teach Sunday school. So if he and I sat down and talked for over a cup of coffee, I'd talk our faith. I would talk about our faith and discuss it with him and glean what knowledge I could out of him and hope that he could find something to talk about with me. But you know what? If I started talking politics with him, I think it would end in a fight, or at least an argument. So, but that's just my opinion. So if you like what we're doing here, I know this is kind of a new thing for me, but I'm going to try to keep this going because I really am enjoying this. Giving my opinion. I don't know how often I'm going to do it. I'm hoping to do these at least 2 or 3 a week to start off with. I do post every single day. I do a Bible reading, and please check out my Bible readings. I try to make them pertinent. I try to give some sort of context as to what I'm getting out of what I'm reading, and I try to tell you. My opinion on certain things, and sometimes it relates to what's happening in my life, and maybe it'll touch on you and something relating in your life. So, by all means, check out my First Word and Bible Project videos. And hey, thanks a lot. God bless you. Have a great day.